Your comedian coming up tonight is one of the reasons we're here. Her and her husband are the ones that put on this show. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Rina Beckham to the stage.
Round of applause for Chris. How is everybody doing this evening?
Good.
Can the crew at the back hear me? Eric, can you hear me? I can hear you. Perfect. Eric, thank you for sponsoring the event. How is everybody doing? Good?
Yes.
Beautiful weather we've had, isn't it?
Crazy.
Crazy. Well, guys, I'm going to tell you, I have started a new endeavor. And my new endeavor this year is cat sitting and dog sitting. And home cat sitting and dog sitting.
Yeah.
Now, as my husband would say, I don't know, he says, you know what, hon? He says, cats I can understand because you've always had cats. I've had many cats with medical conditions. I've given insulin. But dogs, on the other hand, he's like, I don't know, you've never had a dog. I said, well, you know what, hon, you're right. But dogs are simple. They're simple just like my husband. Speaking of my husband, where is he? He's supposed to be here tonight. Rob, where are you? Oh yeah, he's at home watching the Leaf game. He decided to stay at home. Anyways, so cats are like my husband. Or sorry, dogs are like my husband. So yeah, cats are not like my husband. So dogs, you take them out for a walk. Right? They go pee, they go poop, you pick up their poop, you put it in the bag, you bring them home, you feed them, right? They gobble up their food because they're starving, and then they lay on the couch. Just like most of our husbands do, right? So then Rob says, okay, but hon, you pick up the dog's poop. And I said, yes, I do. But how is that similar to being like a husband? And I said, well, I have to clean your underwear. Pretty gross. Anyways, we have 3 cats. So our 3 cat names are Toby, Penny, and Zippy. I'm going to talk about Penny first because Penny is Rob's cat. So Penny is like a dog. And I'll tell you why she's like a dog. So Penny, you call her and she comes running. She licks all the bowls dry, but she's a very loving cat. She loves Rob to death and always lays on his chest. Now I'm going to talk about Toby. Toby's story is sad. Are you okay if I tell Toby's story? Okay. All right, so Toby's story is a young couple adopted Toby when he was a kitten. They decided after about a year they didn't want Toby. Yeah, it's pretty sad. So then they decided, we don't want Toby, we're going to put him in a box.
No.
Yes, so as opposed to calling Pat from Hearts to Home Cat Rescue, which is clearly states in the contract, if it doesn't work out, we'll take the cat back. No, they put him in a box, put him in the car and drove him to Hamilton, downtown Hamilton. Left him in this box in front of a vet clinic, put a little brick on top of the box and decided to drive off. So, thank God that Pat microchips all of her cats. The vet clinic contacted Pat. Pat drove to Hamilton, picked up Toby, brought him back to Brantford, put him in a lovely foster home. And unfortunately, we had to put one of our cats down, which was Pepe. So we were looking for another cat. Well, Pat has a Facebook page, so you can view it, and on there she'll have different cats that are up for adoption. Well, Toby was up there. She put a video up. He was so cute. So called Pat, contacted the foster mom, went to see Toby, and fell in love with him. Took him home. Toby's been a bit of work though. This is the sad part. That couple abused Toby. And abused him to the point that he was actually used to hide in the closet. Yeah. So, but you know what? We've had him for 5 years. We worked with him, and now he is the sweetest cat, loving cat, loves his pets. I can pet him for 30 to 40 minutes. Thank you. 30 to 40 minutes. He loves his laser. We can play with his laser for hours. So you know what? It truly is rewarding to adopt a cat and, bring them back to a loving home. Now, I said that we have 3 cats, right?
Yes.
So I said, Penny, Toby,
And Zippy.
right. How could I forget about Zippy, the king of the castle? The king of the castle, the spoiled little Italian boy, as Rob would say. He is, he's spoiled. Yeah, well, Zippy, let's talk about Zippy, the demanding cat. Oh yes. So Zippy, he's very demanding. When he wants his way, he gets his way. Recently, I had to buy a Google Home Nest Hub 2. And you want to know why? Because Zippy loves to watch his cat TV videos on Google. I am serious. This cat loves the video so much that he watched our TV that's mounted on the wall, and he would scratch at the TV.
Oh.
Oh yeah. So I decided to buy him this Google Nest Hub 2. So he now has his own TV, watches his own TV, but he watches it for 30 to 40 minutes. And he'll sit there and stare. And actually, if you guys want to see him, Zippy has his own Instagram page.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so you can watch him on Instagram, you can watch him on Facebook. It's quite comical. Anyways, he watches it. My husband the one day said to me, she says, "Hun, Zippy's watching TV 30 to 40 minutes. He's going to strain his neck." "That's okay, hon, don't worry about it. We can make him an appointment to see a chiropractor." Chiropractor? Yeah, there's one in Paris. Paris Vet has one. Anyways, talking about Zippy again, the demanding cat. 5 o'clock in the morning, Zippy decides he wants his treats. So what does he do? He gets in the tub, runs around in the tub. Oh yeah, he doesn't pull out the shower curtain. No, Zippy decides to run around in the tub. Now that is called tub thumping. If you guys remember, I don't know if you remember, back in the 90s, there was a group called Chumbawamba.
Yeah.
You guys remember it?
Yeah.
And the song was called Tub Thumping. Right. Well, that's Zippy. Well, guess what? I have my own version of that song to
Okay.
do with Zippy. You ready to hear it?
Yeah.
Nara, get your heart up. All right. I get laid down. He gets me up again. Zippy wants his treats. I get laid down. Zippy bites up my feet. He wants his food. I get laid down. He gets me up again. He wants his wet food. Zipping the night away. Sing it with me. Zipping the night away. I can hear you guys. Come on. Zipping the night away. Good job. Good job. Well, that's it. That's my story about Zippy and the cats. And
Ladies and gentlemen, Rina Beckham, everybody. Was I the only one trying to figure out how she knew her cat was Italian? Like, how do you know he's Italian? Does he meow with his paws? He only eats like pasta flavored bread? Like, what's it?
he eats pasta.
Your cat eats pasta?
Yeah, sorry, Pat. No, I'm just teasing.
Okay,
Pat.
this is the last time we're going to end the set with somebody angry and threatening people. Hopefully. Well, ladies and gentlemen, I'm very, 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 very excited for your next performer.